Good morning. This is Chaplain Stevens, and I'm going to be doing something different for the next few weeks as long as the Lord leads me. In the morning when I come in my office, I do a little short Bible study devotional. So what I'm going to start doing is video and taping it and sharing it with my friends. So this morning's devotion is coming from John chapter 16, starting in verse 18. It says, "If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will persecute you also. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me." And I just want to share with you guys how no believer is exempt from trouble. I think we've been falsely taught over the last few decades that if you're a Christian, you should never have a problem, you should never suffer. Everybody's going to like you, you're always going to be rich. And that's just not biblical. Jesus suffered at the hands of the unrighteous, and we're going to suffer at the hands of the unrighteous. Sometimes it seems like people are just deluded into believing that, if you're a believer, you're never going to have a problem. And, as a chaplain, I see trauma and tragedy on a weekly basis, sometimes daily basis. And I've seen people that were devout Christians suffer horrible tragedies. Just the other day, there was a 15-year-old kid got killed in Camden. And I was with that family, and the family was just devastated. And a lot of times when we look at situations like that, the first thing we want to say is, what did they do? What did that kid do? No, the kid didn't do anything. He was a good kid. And the family, they're believers. So bad things happen to believers. Tragedy strikes believers. We're not exempt from it. But what we do have is the comfort of the Holy Spirit. We have the fact that we can have peace in a storm. That God is our stronghold. In the midst of our trouble and trials, we have Him that's our bedrock. We have Jesus that's our strength. And so when you're going through tribulation and trials and persecutions, don't act tough, act weak. Paul said it best when he said his strength is made perfect in weakness. When you feel devastated, when you feel distraught, when you feel weak, fall on the rock. Cry out to God. He's our strength. He's our hope. He's our joy. Give it all to Him. I've been going through some stuff myself where I just at times feel like I just want to quit. But I can't quit because He didn't quit on me. And just like Jesus told His disciples we have to take up our cross, we have to take up that cross. And that cross is a cross of self-sacrifice, servanthood, and understanding that if Jesus was hated, we're going to be hated. If He was persecuted, we're going to be persecuted. God bless you guys, and I hope this short study has been a blessing. I'm going to be doing this every day till the Lord tells me to stop. So I hope it's a blessing to you. God bless you and have a good day.